is I don't see this as a war story. I see this as a story of the human spirit, and in many ways the birth of man, seeing somebody going from a little boy to becoming a great man. But the aspects of it, of course, that are the battles and all of this, you know, there are women fighting on the front lines around the world today, and there were women who were fighting in World War II. Their stories are just lesser known, so I don't find it in any way a stretch for a woman to work towards war. If anything, maybe we focus a little more on how the deep feeling, the feelings behind it all.
The audition process with The Cell. Did you tell anyone that you were going to do that? How do you get people to approve that?
Apparently me beating the actors has now become a thing. It was rubber. It didn't hurt. Honestly, it's what I thought I would have wanted if I was in that situation as an actor. You know, we did have a talk about it, of course, and I said, it's rubber here, you can feel it. And it was, you know, it was more just to get that sense of like somebody pushing you and feeling. You know, some may have gotten a little harder than others, but no, the boys are really up for it, and it kind of helped them. You know, it helped them to just, you know, feel like they were pushing up against something when they were trying to know what that experience would be like. And of course, we always said to them, as with your grandfather, we said, you know, you can't suffer through anything in this movie that is even remotely comparable to what the men really suffered through. So the least you can do on their behalf is suffer a little.
Just lastly, what are your favourite memories from working in Australia?
Sleeping at the zoo with my kids. Working with the crew. We had about 200 extras almost every day, and 100 crew, and everybody had, and many of the extras would bring in pictures of their grandparents who'd been in the war, and we all sat together, Japanese actors, American actors, Australian and British, and you saw this next generation of young men becoming friends, talking about working together, creating together, and you looked around and thought, this is how it should be. We should be able to talk about our past, and we should be able to become you know, better men from it and move forward together.